Hello, brothers and sisters. This is your weekly update for the fourth week of April. Two parents were blessed in the humble Tongpadong Church in 1960. To commemorate their 56th holy wedding anniversary, which fell on April 22nd this year, we have prepared a feature video.
하늘에 참된 혈통을 갖고 오신 참 부모님을 통해 결혼 축복을 받는 것이 바로 참감남나무의 접힘을 받는 은사입니다.
True parents took the path of living for the sake of heaven, earth, and humankind, in order to realize the world that Heavenly Parent envisioned. The seeds of the Word have set down roots, and buds, reflecting heavenly tradition and lifestyle, are growing into a thick forest. This basis of peace, transcending people, race, and nationality all around the globe, is steadily building one family under God. God endured years of grief because without true parents, he could not have true children. Yet in the spring of 1960, Sun Myung Moon and Hak Ja-han, in the position of the true parents, established three couples for the first time. On the following day, an engagement ceremony was held for the only begotten son and daughter of God. The ceremony was carried out in 4 holy stages. It was a ceremony to prepare for the marriage supper of the Lamb. "16 days later, the historical holy wedding was held at the Chongpadong Church. The holy wedding was like a new spring, where all of heaven and earth rejoiced. It was the long-awaited marriage supper of the Lamb that Heavenly Parent originally intended for Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden. The groom of heaven had forged a victorious path with blood, sweat, and tears for this day. The bride of heaven, protected by God, was nurtured to become the mother of the universe.
이 세계는 지금까지 타락된 천사들의 핏줄을 이어왔지만은 60년 부모님이 생일한 그날부터는 본연의 아담 해와의 핏줄이 하나님의 사랑을 주고서 그 뿌리를 받기 시작했다.
In 1990, the 30th Holy Wedding Anniversary was held in Moscow. It was a joyous moment which added to the fall of the Iron Curtain and the end of the Cold War. In 2003, the holy marriage blessing to open the gates to Cheonilguk was held, and in 2009 and 2010, True Parents' Holy Wedding Golden Anniversary was held to open the era of heaven and officially begin the preparations for Foundation Day. True Parents' Holy Wedding was a day of glory that would carve paths for all generations to come. On True Parents' victorious foundation of completing the providence of the restoration of heaven and earth, the substantial era of Cheonilguk is open, and a new heaven and new earth is beginning.
지금 현재 전 세계적으로 일어나고 있는 모든 문제를 해결할 수 있는 방법은 참 부모야. 참 부모를 모시는 나라, 참 부모와 하나 된 나라, 아름다운 봄 기운이 온 천지에 물들고 있는 이때에 여러분들은 미래, 가을에 어떤 열매를 거둘 것인가를 생각하고 열심히 일해주기 부탁합니다.
True love is absolute, unique, unchanging, and eternal. True life gives new life to fallen human beings. And true lineage is a blessing from God. May we become fruits of goodness, true children who will settle Cheonilguk in heaven and on earth. 4 hope-filled years. Until 2020, the 100th year since True Father's birth, and the year of the 60th True Parents' Golden Holy Wedding, may we become blessed families who inherit the tradition of the true parents of heaven, earth, and humankind, and as heavenly tribal messiahs, pass on their status.
A commemoration of True Parents' 56th Holy Wedding Anniversary was held at Cheonjeonggung on the evening of April 22nd. About 800 leaders attended to congratulate True Parents on their anniversary. Regional leaders presented gifts and Yeonhanim gave the welcoming address. Next, Park Bo-hee, Kim Young-hee, and Moon Nan-young gave their personal experience observing True Parents' holy wedding back in 1960 and how the unification movement developed over the years. Chung Won-ju recited a congratulatory poem, and the Universal Choir performed to express gratitude to True Parents. Afterwards, Director General Cho Sung-il gave a special report on recent events in the Providence. Earlier that morning, True Mother tearfully offered devotion in the Cheonjeonggung Prayer Hall to sanctify Cheonilguk holy items. These items were passed out to the representatives during the commemoration ceremony. Finally, True Mother shared her sincere heart with the members.
상상할 수 없는 앞으로 천일국 시대에 우리 통일가가 나가는 길에는 하늘 부모님, 참 부모님이 함께 하심으로써 실질적으로 인류 앞에 소원한 그 지상 천국의 모습을 우리의 정성과 우리의 모든 것을 동원해서 반드시 이룰 것입니다. 거기에 동참해주는 여러분들이 되기를 바라면서 제가 승리 제의를 하겠습니다. 하늘 부모님과 우리의 꿈을 승리!
승리! 승리! 승리!
True Parents' Holy Wedding is one of the most significant events in God's providence because finally He could have His true son married to His true daughter. This made it possible to begin the process of restoring human beings back to God through the blessing ceremonies. Up next, we will cover our international news. There are multiple earthquakes erupting around the world. Japan's recent 7.3 magnitude earthquake and aftershocks are causing harm to many. In one of the affected areas, Kumamoto, 5 Unification Church members have been injured. 23 cases of damage to homes have been reported, and 210 families have been evacuated. Chumother has donated 10 million yen, or $360,000 to the Japanese Red Cross Society, and 10 million yen to the affected Japanese community in hopes of their quick recovery. Moreover, the Japanese Family Federation is preparing to dispatch a medical team and U-Peace, a youth volunteer and service organization. Please send your prayers and support to those affected by this disaster. A Songhwa ceremony was held for a former national leader of Taiwan, Chuan Feng-chang, on April 17th. Dr. Chang joined the church in 1974 and was a committed change agent in lifting the ban on the Unification Church by the Taiwanese government. After he became a national leader, he was active in pioneer missionary activities and an international education foundation. Dr. Chang lived an honorable life for the sake of God and true parents and will be remembered. The American Family Federation held their annual National Leadership Conference in Las Vegas with the theme 430 Tribal Messiahship. Pastors and ministry leaders brainstormed and bonded as they focused on 4 specific areas for reaching their goals for Vision 2020. These are celebrating achievements, vision and modeling, goal setting, and action. Dr. Balcom emphasized the importance of teamwork, saying that when they work together, God can work with them. Leaders all over Europe gathered in Czech Republic to attend the European Chanangok Assembly 2016. The theme was Reaping the Harvest in Europe, 4 Years of Hope. The 230 participants received presentations on various organizations and programs in their region and also heard lectures that included topics on tribal messiahship, social media, and identity. In Puerto Lleida, Paraguay, the first 21-day leadership seminar was held. Under the slogan, "We are children of filial piety," 20 young people engaged in learning the divine principle and leadership skills. They also did service work and enjoyed outdoor activities. Following the recent regional assembly in West Africa, the Republic of Benin put into action several workshops for Heavenly Tribal Messiah candidates, and on April 17th held a launching ceremony. 44 tribal messiahs received their certificate and mission orders. The tribal messiahs also did a demonstration holding statements meant to comfort God and true parents' hearts and to spur on victory. In Kenya, there was an interfaith peace blessing ceremony for ministers of different faiths. After the blessing, the couples participated in a 7-day workshop with the theme Strengthening Families, Rebuilding the Nation, and Creating a World of Peace. The Jeju Island Women's Peace Academy, organized by WFWP Korea for women of different cultures, completed their 6-week education curriculum. At the commencement ceremony, Professor Yeonam Moon encouraged the graduates to share what they learned with their communities and to act confidently by engraving in their hearts the meaning of peace. In Paraguay, WFWP was invited to the launching of the I Decide program by the Drugs Addiction Prevention Association, founded by a peace ambassador. Rosie Giuliano, president of WFWP Paraguay, gave a presentation about our founders and introduced the mission and purpose of the Women's Federation. She also spoke about their activities in drug prevention programs, which drew the interest of the audience. Today's world is plagued by the porn industry. Thus, 40 leaders from our American movement seeking to effectively deal with this issue attended a Christian-based summit called Set Free. Participants received the most up-to-date information and statistics on the spread of pornography. By integrating this information with the divine principle, our members believe it can play a vital role in our societies. The Fiji Family Federation with UPF organized a values education seminar for 97 qualified teachers and students. Lectures and discussions cover topics such as the importance of values education in school, how to develop character, and family relationships. Some of the values that were most agreed upon were love, respect, and living for the sake of others. The 34th preparatory course for Japanese students studying overseas in Korea was held on April 11th. 5 students will be attending a 1-year program and 21 students will be attending a 7-year program in Korea. On the previous day, the students visited Cheonjeong-gung with their parents and paid their respects to True Father to report the start of their lives in Korea. In Zambia, the Youth Federation for World Peace and Top Gun graduates organized a 1-day seminar for young witnessing candidates. There were talks about the purpose of life and happiness, as well as discussions and games. The Top Gun graduates plan to utilize such programs to reach their goal to recruit 12 spiritual children by Foundation Day next year. 통일무도 Paraguay and the local Hapkido school co-hosted a 통일무도 Open tournament. 250 people participated in the tournaments and 600 people came as guests. Through the martial arts, they hope to build harmony. Recently, there have been a number of strong earthquakes, especially in Ecuador and Japan. Thousands are displaced or injured, and the number of deaths is still rising. We are informed that our church members are safe, but let's keep the victims and their families in our prayers. Thank you for watching and have a good week.